How's it going, everybody? It's T-Bone here. Today we're going to be doing a video recording of the level 50 Sensei. I'm going to use him in Shanghai, and I'm also going to play around with his perks. The goal of this video is to explore the different perks for the Sensei and try them out to see how they work out. As you notice, I'm currently in a different guild, so I'm taking a little bit of a vacation, if you will, trying out, different guilds to see what it's like. Right now, I'm visiting the Heart of a Soldier guild, and if you're looking for different places to check out, come by here. It's the people are friendly and it's pretty fun, and I'm having a good time so far. Anyway, so let's get started by taking a look at the Sensei and the perks I'm going to explore. So the first thing I'm going to check out is the difference between the level 10 perk, which is Ronin, and Leper's Speed. Currently I have Ronin selected, which increases a roam range by 50%. You'll see this, I'm going to play Sensei with the perk as is, and you'll see how each of these perks work. The level 30 perk is Like Water, increases dodge to 75%, and the Hurricane Kick, which gains an area attack. So one of the questions that came up in the forum was, what's the, is the other level 30 perk, counterattack, a good perk to have? Now, I haven't never tried it because I thought that it might be non-useful because you can't dodge, and that's really the whole point of the Sensei, is to dodge a lot of attacks. But I am going to check this out, so I'm going to change the perk a little later to see if that is as effective as the other one. But what I will change for sure is the level 10 perk. I think that having the increased speed by 100% might actually be better. So let's go check it out. And just so happens, Faction War is in Shanghai right now, and Shanghai is one of those faction wars that you can solo by having a high level tank. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and use my level 50 Sensei for this. And so remember, this is the one with Ronin, flows like water, and also the area attack. So let's go and see what we can do here. Okay, so what I'll have is this particular map variation is a little harder because you need to split up your attackers. So I'm going to also have my borrowed Timber Beast here just to help take out this particular spawn point. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. The trick here is to have all of my Sensei gather around this point. So what you'll see is how far away he walks. So you can see how far from the spawn point he goes toward to take out enemies. This could be good and could be bad. It's bad if you have a supporting unit to try and help him out, because he'll actually go out of range. So you can see here, let me just slow it down a little bit. So the Sensei actually is dodging pretty much all the attacks, so you can see that the health remains pretty high, and that's due to the increased dodge. And then when you put down the Stim Z, it also adds, I think, 25%, 20 to 25% dodge, so it will keep your Sensei alive a lot longer. Alright, I'm just going to keep dropping down my Timber Beast here, so I'm not going to worry about him. And then I have my Stim Z maxed out, so I can always heal my my Sensei when I need to. And it looks like one of my guys died, so that's why the Infector is going over there now. Alright, so this is, you can see it's pretty easy to solo using a level 50 Sensei. You can also use a level 50 Fire Chief. Level 40 or higher Timber Beast will work as well for Shanghai. So that's the first try. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the perk, and so you can also see how Re-Perking works. So right now I have it selected for my level 10 perk. I'm going to change to Leopard Speed so that he will move. He will not move as far away from his spawn point, but he'll move faster. So it costs 150 coins per Re-Perking. I kind of commented in the forum as well. I wish that this was removed completely, because I want to be able to explore different perks anytime I want it. But as it stands right now, I have to pay for it, so I had to wait a little bit to coin up in order to do it. But that's fine. It's for the video, so let's go ahead and change this perk. Yes, we'll go ahead and buy the perk. And now the Sensei is going to be moving 100% faster. So again, let's go back to Shanghai and see if this makes any difference. Go ahead and say yes. We'll go ahead and go Shanghai. And now keep in mind that he will actually move, he'll stay closer to the spawn point. All right, and so for this particular map, what I like to do is I like to spawn my guy right here, gather them all together, and I can actually use my snipers to my advantage so that I could kill at least one brute. So I'll show you how that's done. So what you do is when you start, keep your snipers a little bit further away, and then what they'll do is they'll target this particular brute right there, and hopefully he'll kill it. And then I think this sniper will actually damage the other one. So there you go, that's good. So we've killed at least one brute using just a sniper. That helps a little bit. And now we'll have my our senseis lined up here, and I can just go ahead and get these guys here because I can save some time. Sometimes with these maps, when you play the waiting game, your risk is time. So you'll want to make sure that you have enough time. So you can see how much faster the sensei is moving. I'm gonna go ahead and help this guy out, and then let's use flare. So when you flare guys over to the spawn point, they will actually not attack during that time. So then you can take advantage of that so that the guys can attack the zombies while they are moving. Alright, so looks like I'm in a little bit of a danger here, but I think it's okay. I can drop another sensei. So this is not going to be a perfect run, but I can solo it nonetheless and get all 3 rewards. So I like this better. I like the speed better because he's actually moving towards the enemies much faster, and he doesn't go as far away. So if I wanted to drop some support unit, I don't think I'll run into trouble there. So oftentimes what I find is the guy is moving so far away, he's often by himself, that he dies and I can't do anything about it. So I like keeping him closer to spawn point. Alright, and now what I want to do is to change the perk. This is the one that is purely for experiment. This is the counterattack. So here we go. Let's go ahead and change the perk here to counterattack, which reflects 80% of damage, can no longer dodge. The thing about reflect here is that this does not mean you only take 20% of the damage and reflect the rest. This means you actually absorb 100% of the damage that's dealt to you, and then 80% of that damage gets then reflected back to the attacker. So let's go ahead and see what that's like. Unfortunately, I need to recharge this unit, and let's see how much it's going to be. So it'll cost me 6 coins to recharge. That's fine. Let's go ahead and recharge so that he's at full stamina, and let's go and try Shanghai again. So this time he will not be dodging, and I expect him to die a lot faster. And so if he does, at least I will have my Timber Beast to help out. Alright, so for this particular variation, what you want to do is you want to move your sniper to this corner and then drop your unit right about here. All 3 of the spawn points are close by, and they will converge on this point, completely ignoring this building. So then if you just focus on dropping your unit in that spot, you're gonna get perfect if you have a high enough level tank, and your sniper will help you out a lot by alright, so you can see my guy died already, so I'm gonna have to drop my Timber Beast down. So yeah, I can already see that this is not going to be useful. So you can see how quickly my my sensei died there because he's not dodging, and when he gets attacked, so I'm actually gonna have to drop my Timber Beast here because it's going to be more effective this way. So we'll show you again. So as you can see, he's not dodging, so he's taking 100% damage, and he's taking damage from drones and from other units. And when he does get attacked, the only benefit you'll get is 80% of the damage dealt to him will get reflected back. So, if a unit like a Shade, I guess, has really high damage, attacks him, then that unit will die because of the reflect, but that doesn't usually happen. So this is one of those cases where I think this perk is just not useful at all. I'm going to go ahead and re-perk back. And let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and re-perk him back just before I forget. And then I believe that is actually all the combination that I will be showing. So again, 150 coins to perk back. And now I am at the So all left hand side is the right perk for Sensei. The other level 50 perk, 1 inch punch, that occasionally knocks smaller zombies back, completely useless. You do not want to use a Sensei for that. You want the level 50 perk for area crowd control, and that requires the area of effect attack. So don't bother picking the other one. Just with the Sensei, go all left side. And that's the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will continue to play around. Let me know what other units you're interested in. We'll experiment with the perking and then see how it goes. So that's it for this week. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it and have a good week.